Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in today's episode of Sleeping Giant we are finishing up this save and finishing up on FM23 with games away to Montpellier and of course finishing up at home to PSG, the team we were trying to overtake in this save. We failed to do it, but hopefully we can grab one last win against them. No games played since the last episode, so we're straight into the team for this Montpellier game. And just one change from the last episode, Holger Billing is out suspended, so Dennis Zakaria comes into midfield. Apart from that, it's our usual lineup, and hopefully we can get 3 points and seal automatic Champions League football. On the way here in Montpellier for this game, our last away game of the season. Can we get 3 points, seal automatic Champions League football, and end the season on a high? 6 minutes gone, and we're going to have our first highlight here. It's Montpellier in possession, and they pass it around nicely. We try and create a bit of pressure on them, but we can't quite do it, and they're going to play it through us. Here's Noah Lopez, tackled in by Miranda, falls to Koulibaly. Santos blocks that ball too, but Montpellier retain possession, and now they come on the attack. Shot! Oh, that looked offside, but it's play on. No, it is offside. Referee's giving it now, so it stays 0-0. Free kick for us here. Carvalho takes a shot to Rainier. He goes for a clip into the box, far too long for any of our players, so Montpellier's keeper has it. He goes long very quickly, and we don't win it in the air, which is a bit disappointing now. Montpellier over the top or through. Can O'Sullivan get back? He can. He wins it, loses it then. In comes the cross. Noah Lopez heads it onto the roof of the net, and Montpellier miss a chance there to go ahead. Benziga with a free kick over the top towards Bastar. Bastar onto the defender took a poor touch. Bastar was onto it quickly, fired it at their keeper, who puts it out for a corner. Our first chance. Here's Ivanovic with this corner, whips it in. O'Sullivan, Palacios, he couldn't get it around the post, and it falls to Rainier, and we miss a chance there to take the lead. Throw in for Montpellier, and they look to build an attack here. Down it comes to their centre backs, and they look to come through midfield. They have done it quite easily there, but Benziger out of the defence, intercepts there, and now we have possession. Zakaria over the top. Bazdar 1-on-1, good, takes it around the keeper, slots it home. His 31st goal of the season. Bazdar has had a brilliant season, and that was expertly done. And we take the lead here in Montpellier. Came from a ball over the top here from Zakaria, and Bazdar raced under it. Their keeper thought he was going to get there. Bazdar took the first touch around him, then dropped it home into an empty net, and with 19 minutes gone, we're 1-0 up. Carvalho with a free kick, headed clear, it'll fall to Rainier. He has options to go back, but he tried to play it to O'Sullivan. Was probably the wrong choice. O'Sullivan does well, wins it back and brings it into the midfield. O'Sullivan back to Zakaria. He has options, goes back to Miranda. Zakaria, who's had a really good season here, came in on a free, has given us options in that midfield and done well when we've needed him. Here's Rainier. Bazdar again, taking it, gets turned. Ivanovic runs towards the box. Ivanovic has options across it. Can't quite pick out Palacios there, so Montpellier come on the attack again. And even though we have men back, this looks dangerous. Great run from their man. He gets the cross in. Noah Lopez heads it onto the roof of the net again. Good attack there from Montpellier. Carvalho takes it towards the far post, headed clear by Montpellier. O'Sullivan has it back to Miranda. Benziger taken down. Is that a penalty? No, says the referee. Under our VAR looking at it, doesn't seem so as we play on. Here's Montpellier coming on the attack. Zakaria gets a tackle in. Benziger into Bazdar, gets turned, has options ahead of himself, but just retains possession. Runs down this touchline. Good run from Bazdar. Gets the cross in towards Carvalho. He can't get up in the air to win it, and Montpellier have it. Here's Knapp for them. He goes wide out to Cham, who had that great run earlier, and here he comes again, and he has cut back this time. Knapp over the top, and Noah Lopez got there first but fires it over, and Montpellier really should be level in this game. Half time here in Montpellier. It's Bazdar's goal that separates the sides, and pretty even half really. Montpellier had chances in it. If you look at their XG, we had chances too, and we are happy to be ahead, but we really need to keep going, improve our performance, because I think Montpellier are definitely in this game, and we're going to have to be good in this half if we're going to take 3 points. Early highlight here. Santos throw in towards Palacios. We don't win it, but Zakaria onto the second ball. Rainier into Bazdar, passing around, nice short passes here. Poor touch from Ivanovic, and now Montpellier try to come over the top, but that'll fall into the hands of Guzman, who quickly throws it out to Miranda. We try and go on an attack here. O'Sullivan, Palacios plays through. Carvalho has a bit of space to run into. Carvalho, he nearly lost possession, but he keeps it. Carvalho, and he goes back to O'Sullivan into Palacios. Has options here. Palacios cuts it back. Ivanovic, straight at the keeper. Great chance early in the second half to go 2-0 up. But the highlight continues here with a long ball played by the Montpellier keeper. Bazdar through. Bazdar finishes it off. We do go 2-0 up. It's that man Bazdar. What a season he's had. took over the captaincy at the start of the season and has led by example all throughout it and has been really clinical in front of goal. Zivanrik here won the header down to Bazdar. He took it on in one-on-one with the keeper, wasn't going to miss, slots it home into the side of the net. 48 minutes gone, we're 2-0 up. Throw in for Montpellier, 10 minutes to go here. We just need to hold out now, not give them any sort of life in this game, but they're coming on the attack. We block it there as a carrier down to Paz. I tried to pick out Luis Fernando, but it was a poor one from the centre back, and now Montpellier have it and will come on the attack again. We try and press them a little there in midfield, but we don't get near the ball. And now Montpellier go back to their goalkeeper, and they have to go long. Can we win it in the air? We can. Zakaria, Luis Fernando plays Bazdar for the hat-trick. Bazdar, yes! Hat-trick for the captain. 33 goals for the season. Fantastic display today, and that is 3 points wrapped up. It's Champions League automatic football wrapped up, and a successful way to play our last away game here with Bordeaux. Bazdar again slotting home to an empty net. 9 minutes to go, we're 3-0 up. Full-time whistle goes here in Montpellier. We have won 3-0. We have guaranteed automatic Champions League football for the third season running. 5 points clear now of Monaco with 1 game to go. We are 13 points behind PSG, so if we were to beat them, the gap would be the closest it's ever been at the end of the season here at Bordeaux. And that is who we play next. It's PSG at home. Well, here we are. We've reached the final game of this save and the final game of FM23. We're taking on PSG at home, and we're going with this counter-attacking tactic that has worked against them in the last season or so. Got a couple of results against them, and hopefully we can finish off on a high. One change sees Billing come back into the team. Rainier drops to the bench, and we're going a little bit defensive, but hopefully we come out on top. On the way here in Bordeaux for this last game of the save against PSG. Can we get some points against them again? A famous win at home to wrap up this season. 5 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Half time here in Bordeaux. We haven't had a highlight in that first half. It's been pretty dull, but that's probably what we want to do. We want to try and keep it tight and hopefully hit them on the break. We haven't had a shot on target yet, but they've only had 2 shots on target and an XG of 0.13, so neither side's creating much. I'm going to tell them to dig in and try and motivate each of them. Get them body language up and running for the second half. Can we get something out of this final game against PSG? First highlight of the game here. Luis Fernando with a free kick in. Bazdar heads it, hits the crossbar. Oh, chance there on 64 minutes to take the lead. Free kick for PSG here. Hakimi goes for goal. Guzman. Oh, he fumbled it back to Marquinhos. Is it another late winner for PSG? They did it in their first game of the season against them. Are they going to do it here? It's gone to VAR. It'll almost certainly be given. No! Oh, there's a shock. Disallowed goal for PSG. And it stays 0-0. Hakimi's free kick. Oh, Marquinhos only just offside. Guzman fumbled it back towards him. He tapped it home. It won't count. We're into 5 minutes of injury time here. Looks like we're going to have a 0-0 draw against PSG to end our save here with Bordeaux. And we'll take a point off them at home. A clean sheet against PSG as well. Or could we get a late winner? Zivanrik in towards Zakaria. Oh, it's headed clear. Paz doesn't win the header. Booted up front. Billing cuts it out. He brings it forward. Here's Zakaria into Santos. Looking for options. Benziga plays it into Zivanrik. Luis Fernando's through. Luis Fernando. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, what a chance for a late winner against PSG. We're still on the attack here. It's Santos again, bringing it forward. Can he get a cross in? Santos back to Billing towards Luis Fernando. It's cut out. That will surely be the end of the game. It's played forward. Calderon. Benziga cuts it out. We're into the last few seconds. There is the final whistle. A huge chance at the end for Luis Fernando. He hit the post, and it ends 0-0 here, and it ends our campaign as Bordeaux manager. Well, there we have it, the final game of our save here at Bordeaux, a 0-0 draw with PSG. And I thought we'd take a look back over how we've done each season at Bordeaux. And it started off, of course, in Ligue 2, where we won that league in our first season on top with 86 points, champions of Ligue 2, so promoted to Ligue 1, and we went straight up to there. And we'll have a look at the table there. It was second season, our first season in Ligue 1. We finished in 8th position, well clear up the relegation spots, just outside Europe in the end, 3 points off Europe, which was a great return to the top of French football. Our next season we finished 4th, which was the Champions League qualifying. We finished just ahead of Monaco. We finished on 65 points. We improved that season really well, and that was a good season. Unfortunately, we were knocked out of Champions League qualifying by Porto, so we had to drop into the Europa League. But the next season we actually only finished 7th in the league, bit of a drop off. Finished only on 51 points, so that was our worst season, I think, in charge of Bordeaux, was that season there, finishing well back from the Champions League spots. We did return the next season up to 6th position, bit of an improvement, 62 points, done well, showed some improvement, got into the Europa League, which was good, and then our best season was coming second for the first time, 71 points, 20 behind PSG, our first season really as the best of the rest, and that was a good performance there. And next season we finished third, got to the Champions League semi-finals, and 65 points. We won the Coupe de France as well, so that was a really good season. And then the season just gone, we finished second on 66 points. So that is a drop of points, isn't it? Yeah. So just one more point this season, and we finished second. We are 12 points behind PSG. So that gap has actually closed when you look at it. From the first time we finished second, we were 20 points behind. Now we're 12. So we did close the gap on PSG, but we haven't overtaken them, which of course was the objective of the save, but we didn't manage to do it. So the next episode, what we're going to do, just to wrap this save up, is I'm going to resign as Bordeaux manager. We're going to holiday 5 years into the future and see, did Bordeaux or anyone in France manage to overtake PSG, or did they just continue to dominate? If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and the people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. It really helps the channel to grow and helps you to catch everything that will be posted on this channel. With Football Manager 2024 coming up, there will be a beta save coming up, and there will be a main save when the main game comes out. So if you subscribe, you won't miss out on those. And there is also a playlist on the channel if you want to see anything that happened in those seasons at Bordeaux. So until the next episode, please take it easy.